Hi guys, and welcome to my unboxing and a quick first look at the iPhone 6s. I got this a few hours ago in the post. Today is the 25th of September. This is the day I'm recording this. So today is the day that if you pre-ordered your 6s, you would have got it through the post delivered to you today. So I've been waiting for this since the 12th of September, which is the first day it was open for pre-order. I'm pretty sure it sold out in a few hours, as they do every year. But yeah, so I've nearly been waiting 2 weeks for this. So without any delay, let's get straight into the unboxing. So let's start off with the actual box itself. Now, one of the main differences between the box of the iPhone 6 and the 6s is that with the 6s you actually get a picture of the handset you're going to be receiving inside the box. With the 6 there was actually no picture of the handset. It was the first time Apple had done that in terms of their packaging, but what you got instead was sort of a minimalistic 3D shape of the iPhone. So if you looked at it from far, basically it kind of looked like a plain white box. But what they've done in the case of the 6s is go back to showcasing the actual phone you're going to be receiving inside the box. It's still sort of a 3D image which you can feel if you just rub along the phone there. You won't be able to see it on camera. But as well as that, they're actually showcasing one of their new features on the 6s called live wallpapers. This wallpaper here on the box which is shown is one of them, and you basically use force touch to press a bit hard on the screen and you can actually interact with the wallpaper. I think it will just move about a bit. So that's a feature that's already been on Android for a while, I believe, but obviously it seems like Apple has caught up. So moving on to the rest of the box, and it's pretty much business as usual in terms of iPhone packaging. So you've got the model here that says the iPhone 6s, also says iPhone 6s on this side, and one Apple logo there and one Apple logo on this side. It's a small but noticeable feature, but the Apple logo is actually in the same color as the handset that you've ordered. So I've ordered the space gray, so the Apple logo is actually in a space gray color. So if you order rose gold, gold or silver, then obviously it will be rose gold, gold or silver. So yeah, it's a really small touch, not many people really notice it. But moving along to the back of the box, and again, business as usual, you've got the amount of memory. So I've ordered the 64 gig model, so it says 64 gig there. Just say what it's included, so the iPhone, headphones, USB cable and power adapter, and it just lists a few other features, so Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc. So this has still got its plastic wrapping on, so I'm just going to cut through that and open it up and let's see what we've got inside. So I've managed to get the box open, and here is the handset itself. Obviously typical in terms of iPhone packaging, it's the first thing you see as soon as you open up the box. And the first thing I'm going to talk about quickly is the colour scheme. Obviously you can see that mine at the front is all black, it's got the all black front bezel, and space grey is the reason why I chose this, because space grey is the only colour the iPhone 6s comes in, and obviously any other iPhones that Apple sell at the moment, that gives you the all black front bezel. So if you were to order rose gold, gold or silver, you'd get the white bezel, which basically means you'd be able to see where your sort of screen ends, and you'd have the white on the end there and the white on the end here. For me personally, it just looks a bit sleeker as it is sort of all black. It looks just that little bit nicer to me, so that's why I chose space grey as a colour. And space grey, once again, is the only colour that will give you a full front black bezel. So on the packaging on the phone itself, you've got this little tab here, just it makes it a little easier to get out of the box. Let's have a look at what you get just apart from the handset. So if we just pull this out, this is a little plastic tray that the iPhone sits in. You've got your Designed by Apple California booklet here, so if we just open this up, you've got your SIM eject tool here, and inside you've got iPhone 6s, just tells you what the buttons on the actual outside do. Below that you've got iPhone info, and finally you have two Apple stickers. Below all of that you have firstly your Apple EarPods, as they're now called. These came from the iPhone 5 first of all. They were redesigned, so now they're sort of like in-ear headphones. They come in their own little box. These have got the remote and the microphone. Beneath that is the USB lightning cable. Obviously I'm sure you've heard a lot of people have problems with these. They break very easily, but under the 1-year warranty you receive with Apple for your iPhone, if you ever break it, just take it into the Apple store and they'll replace it for you, free of charge of course. And finally you have your USB plug. It's a 5-volt plug, A little surprised they haven't upped it to 12 volts yet, because obviously every new iPhone tends to generally have a bigger battery. The 12-volt ones are the ones you receive with the iPad, so it just charges a little bit quicker. But they've stuck with the 5 volt charger, and it's 3-pin because obviously I'm in the UK. So if I just go and pick up the handset, it feels literally no different to an iPhone 6. I've had an iPhone 6 previously, and it feels like I'm just holding my iPhone 6 again in my hand. It's meant to be a very, very small amount thicker and a small amount heavier than a 6, but holding it now, I can feel literally no difference whatsoever. Maybe if you hold a 6 and a 6S side by side, you might feel a tiny difference, if any, but to be honest, it just feels like exactly like an iPhone 6. In fact, the only way that you're going to be able to tell from the exterior that it's a 6S is actually on the back. So if I just put this in focus, you'll be able to see that it actually says iPhone S on there. It's the first time that Apple have put S on one of their S models, so that's the only way that you'll be able to tell on the exterior that it's different to an iPhone 6 and it's actually the iPhone 6S. But that's how it looks on the back. This is again the space grey color option. Looks pretty nice on the back anyway, but like I said earlier, the main reason I chose it was because it's all black on the front. So that was my very quick unboxing and sort of first look at the exterior of the iPhone 6S. I may do a review in a few days after using it and seeing how it's a bit different to my old 6. But apart from that, that's the end for this video. So please like, comment and subscribe.